best bites forever.
Hey everyone, it's Chef Alicia, and today I'm making Reuben sandwiches with fried pickles, two different ways, so we're going to do regular and extra crispy. Let's start off by putting some pickles onto a sheet pan that's lined with paper towels, just to get rid of some of that excess moisture that's on the pickles. While those are doing that, we're going to move over here to a pan that's big enough to hold your pickles and put in 1 cup of AP or whole wheat flour and 3/4 of a cup of cornstarch, along with 3 tablespoons of Cajun seasoning. The Cajun seasoning I'm using here is the way that I make it, so if you would like that recipe, you can just jump over to that video really quick. It's really yummy, so give it a try. Anyway, let's move on to our egg wash. I'm going to put 3 eggs along with 1 cup of milk into a bowl, again, big enough to fit my pickles, that's important, and then poke, and scramble those up really good so that you have an even mixture going on for your egg wash. Once you get that all mixed together, put 3 cups of panko breadcrumbs into a container big enough for your pickles. That's right. Now we're going to assemble a Reuben sandwich, and I like to do mine right on the griddle that I'm going to use. So what I have here is a buttered piece of rye bread, and on the other side of that I have Thousand Island dressing. Next I'm going to put my Swiss cheese and then some sauerkraut. Now I know some of you like to do your sauerkraut first and then your Swiss cheese, and that's fine, but I don't like to do it that way because I think it makes the bread kind of soggy and that cheese gives it like this nice protective layer. So next I'm putting on turkey pastrami. I know, cringe, everybody cringe, I use turkey pastrami on my Reuben, but I like it. But for those who are Reuben purists out there, go ahead and stick to your regular pastrami or your corned beef, whichever it is that you like better on your Reuben. But like I said, I'm doing the turkey pastrami tonight, and do what you want. So once I get my pastrami nice and pretty on there, I'm going to butter another piece of rye bread. You gotta have the rye bread, there's so much yummy flavor in there. But anyway, so butter your rye bread, and once I get that done, I'm going to put it onto the top of my Reuben. And I'm going to cook this kind of slow, like medium heat, because I want the ingredients to heat all the way through. So I'm going to trust you to take care of your Reuben from here. Back to the pickles. As you can see, they've drained a lot of their moisture off of them. You can see the pickle juice kind of soaked into the paper towels. So they are ready to go. So let's go back over to our flour mixture and our egg wash, and we're going to start our first kind of pickles. So we're going to do the regular crispiness first, not the extra crispy. So first you're going to roll them in the flour and then the egg wash and back into the flour, just like you see me doing here. And these are ready to fry. So they're going to go into my frying oil, and I never really take the temperature of this, but I'm going to say 350-ish. Okay. But what you're looking for is the bubbles. You see my bubbles? If this is the bubbles that you're getting, then you're doing good. And there's my little pickle. He's all ready to come out, and he's in there about 3 to 5 minutes. And there's another one, and they just come out beautiful. So put them on a cloth-lined sheet pan. I use cloth napkins, and this is what you're going to end up with when those are done. Now let's make some extra crispy pickles. So you're going to kind of do the same process. You start by taking one of those pickles that you've already got some of the excess moisture out of. Don't forget that step. So you're going to do the flour, the egg, back to the flour mixture, get it nice and coated, and then go back over to your egg again. Okay, back over to the egg, and then this time we're going to do an extra layer, which is going to be the panko breadcrumbs. So the best way to get panko to stick to what you're doing is to push it. See how I'm pushing my pickle down into the panko? That really helps those to stick to whatever it is that you're trying to coat with them. And there's my pickle. He's ready to go into the fryer, but of course I'm going to do a whole lot of them because I don't want to fry one pickle at a time. I don't have all day for this. So I'm just going to go ahead and dip one more, flour, egg, panko, and then I'm going to move to the fryer. Aren't they pretty? Yes, they are. Okay, so I'm going to put these in here one at a time. I'm going to watch for my bubbles to form on the sides to make sure my temperature is right. And as you can see, I've actually fried a lot of pickles. My oil has a bit of a breadcrumb thing going on in the bottom, but that's okay. It's still good. And there are my beautiful bubbles starting to form. You can see nice, bubbly, hot oil, which is exactly what we want. And this is about 3 to 5 minutes later. I'm going to go ahead and check on these and see how they're doing. Hello, pickle, you look delicious. and golden brown. So I'm just going to move him over to my cloth-lined sheet pan again. I like to use the cloth napkins to drain the excess oil off of whatever I cook. So there they are. And here they are when they're all finished on a plate. And I have a little Thousand Island dressing on the side. And there are the regular ones, back to the crispy. And there it is all together, my delicious Reuben sandwich, along with my pickles and a little Thousand Island on the side. If you would like this recipe or any of my others, check out my site, bestbitesforever.com. Thank you so much for watching, and happy cooking, everyone.
bestbitesforever.com